And staying with man's best friend, South Africa's National Parks Management has hailed the K9 dog unit for its efforts in combating poaching, especially in the vast Kruger National Park. CGTN's Yolisa Njamela has more.
Dogs have over the years been used extensively in the Kruger National Park, but the K9 Center was only opened 3 years ago. And since the establishment of the center, the dogs are responsible for the majority of poacher apprehensions. They are typically deployed around the park's borders and points of entry, while the trackers are deployed with rangers to pursue poachers. The dogs hunt poachers by scent and are followed by air and ground crews.
There's currently 54 working dogs. They're detection dogs looking for explosives, so ammunition and firearms, and also animal products like ivory, rhino horn, pangolin and that type of thing. We have on-lead tracking dogs. The main dogs that we use at the moment are the hounds, which are cold scent dogs. A dog that's performing very well is a Doberman Bloodhound cross, and they're doing very well at the moment.
When rangers follow poachers' tracks, a dog is always present, and as a result, dogs contribute to most arrests.
Poachers are normally heavily armed and do not hesitate to kill. And early detection by the K9 dogs could literally mean life and death for the rangers.
The most effective technology that we have used up to now has been the K9. They've been a game changer when it comes to multiplying the forces that we have, being able to pin down the poachers, because the bush that we have not only protects the wildlife, but it also protects the poachers. If they run underneath a bush with a human eye, it becomes impossible for you to see them. But the K9 unit has been able to help us apprehend most of these guys.
In the past few years, the world-renowned Kruger National Park has been struggling with rhino poaching. Despite rescue efforts and extra funding, rhino poaching has continued to trouble rangers here. The park also employs a number of other methods to help with anti-poaching efforts.
Whatever we have in the park is what we need in terms of working against the criminality that is taking place. We are verifying the permits of the guests and the staff and the contractors and everybody that has got access into the park. We search for contraband, we search for firearms, for anything, any item that can be utilized to do the rhino poaching in the park.
The SANParks dogs in the Kruger are sometimes joined by dogs from the South African Police Service and the South African Revenue Service to help combat poaching. Yolisa Njamela, CGTN, Kruger National Park, South Africa.